What do we see when we look at this? I have no idea. Do we look at that? This must be pretty good. Gonna try. Marcel, can you have a look at my channel? See if you can see my face. Okay, now we're live anyway. Hello. It is day 72 from here to Jerusalem. It was another beautiful day. Beautiful day. Warm. Lovely. Where were we yesterday? Yeah, so I'm Anja. Staan the Harp is somewhere over there. Marcel is setting up the tent. And I'm somewhere in Holland again. We crossed over into North Holland, I think, today. We did. We're in North Holland. Yesterday we were in South Holland. And the day before that, het Groene Hart van Nederland. And today we crossed over to the north of Holland. We're just above the Drecht. We're on the north side of the Drecht, northeast side of the Drecht. I'm starting to get the hang of where I am. Where were we yesterday? We were heading off aan de Rijn. We had a really nice day in. And there is a really cute beagle. Hello, beagle. There's a really nice place. Oh yeah, can you hear that as well? Yeah, you hear a few more of those. So yesterday we woke up. There's a dog looking at me. Woke up at this really nice place. Really nice. We started late though. We met Bia. That's it. We were staying. I did an update, and then we tried to go for breakfast. Oh yeah, we tried to go for breakfast, and Marcel was convinced that it was 9 o'clock in the morning. But it wasn't, it was 10. I kind of knew, but I wasn't going to say it to him because he said he had checked, and so. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're there. We're talking to this woman called Bia, on board Bia. And she was telling us all kinds of wonderful stories about herself. And all we had to do was like get some food in us and start walking over those dikes along that canal that I'd been on a boat the day before. And so we went walking. We started out late. There were quite a few more people the last evening that we were there, which was I think Friday evening. It started getting busy. So we left, and we really had no idea where we would go. Like we had the route. I had this thing about that we would go on to, we would keep following the Groene Hart van Nederland route, het Groene Hart van Nederland, something like that. And then go onto the Pilgrim's Way. But like Alphen aan de Rijn is the whole route around it. It's really nice. But like, it's a little bit convoluted, so we took a kind of shortcut along the Wetering into Alphen aan de Rijn. And I have to say though, it's a cycling route. I have to say though, it was a nice route. It was really green. And because Marcel wanted to get food, and he wanted to get some other things, I believe. And I was just hungry. So in Alphen aan de Rijn is actually bigger than I thought it would be. I don't know why I thought it was smaller. And there's the river, the old Rhine, it goes through there. And there is a bridge which goes up and down the whole time. and we sat, and it was really warm, and we sat in the shadow along the water and ate pasta, some pasta arrabbiata, and it was fine. Like, it was fine. It was pasta. It was vegetables. It had a bit of a tang, and then we went on, and we found. We booked this camping in Ter Aar, the UpdateDay camping in Ter Aar, and we arrived there just before 8. And the other thing was, we had gotten a message that Ed Gold, who makes the Positive Future magazines, who I met 4 years ago, just after Bath. He was back in Holland as well on his motorbike. So he had said, could he come and hang out with us and have a bit of a chat for his podcast with me and make some photographs? And we said, of course. So he was waiting there as well. He came walking towards us as we arrived at in Ter Aar. And it's all really lovely. You know, it's all just so wonderful. Like, these dikes are high, the water is high in it. You look down, there's more water, but it's much lower. The houses are really well kept. There's beautiful gardens and vegetable gardens and chickens and livestock. It's like luscious. It's beautiful. So yeah, and these dikes as well, like these houses, it's just all in the waterworks. It's just really impressive. It's very Dutch. It's very Dutch. There's some really beautiful views. There's a lot more variety in bird life. There is, I've seen like quite a lot of pheasants. What did I see there the other day? I heard a cuckoo again, a second cuckoo around here. People are fishing for all kinds of different things. Birds are singing, the airplanes are flying over. So yeah, so we woke up in Ter Aar this morning. I did a bit of playing yesterday evening and met some people, and we went to bed quite early because it had been like, we were supposed to walk something like 18, 19 kilometers, and then we ended up doing 23. So, you know, Marcellus is getting battering as well. But the walks are nice, and the ground is, you know, it's all different surfaces. It's not just tarmac. There was some walking over grass today. So we were heading. So what we did is then from the green route, the Green Heart route, we wanted to go onto the Pilgrim's Way, which is a pilgrim's road that'll lead into the center of Amsterdam. I think it's Amsterdam Den Bosch. Den Bosch, yeah. And so we were supposed to get on that yesterday, but because we took the shortcut through Amsterdam I'm, we never got to do that. And so this morning in Ter Aar, we had to walk a little bit over the road again. And it was like, the weather was like insane yesterday evening. People were swimming in the lakes, and there was so much. It was Saturday as well, so people were out and about and cycling and walking, and kids and parties and whatnot. And today there was a lot of Sunday traffic, so we had to do a little bit on the roads. It's always tiring. I keep saying the same thing, like, it's always tiring walking with traffic. There was a lot of cyclists out and about. I think we saw a rally as well. We saw some kind of a cycling matchy thingy. And there were some nice, again, lovely nature, lovely animals. We passed by a horse that liked that sometimes the road was obscured. Oh, Marcel asked this woman, he said, can we walk through here? And she started saying, no, the road was blocked. And it was nice. He said, we might not be able to go through there. I said, trust me, we can. I said, otherwise, you know, there would be a sign up. Trust me, there would be a sign up. And so every hurdle, like, there was this one farmer, he obviously doesn't care much for walkers. But like, it wasn't like he had obstructed anything. He just made it a bit more obscure. And it was good, because it's like a little puzzle. You get a little puzzle. You know you're on the right dike. So off we went. There's this horse and there's cows. And then there was a cycling path which was closed. And I had seen that a part of the route, we could cut off part of the route by staying on one side of it Aarst Canal. I think it is Aarst, the Aar Canal. Uh, Something like that, which brings you to the Brecht, which is where we're on right now. And then we only had to cross over at the toll, the sluice, the toll sluice. And that there was a tea house there as well. So I thought it'd be nice, and we could have some tea. And could, if there was a bit of shade, I might play some harp. And there was a camping, which didn't look very convincing because of caravan park, but we could try. There was a B&B as well, so I thought that all will be fine. Of course, we get there, and Marcel doesn't really like the whole tea thing because it's all way too tame for him. And I'm playing away the harp, and I'm really enjoying the tea. And in the meantime, we've got nowhere to go, no place to stay. And I'd already been over it a few times, and I'm thinking, nothing has turned up yet. And I'd spent a bit more time on it than I usually would, and there was still nothing there. And I'd seen this camping Brecht, but then that disappeared again. I don't know why I dismissed it as not being one. It was too far off the route or something like that. Anyway, here we are. There was a place here. It was only 2.5 or 3 kilometers walking. So it's all good. It's all good. It's actually a really nice site. There's a lot of caravans, and they're there like all year round or during the summer, something like that. And then in the back there is like this green that I'm on, and it's really nice and quiet. It's behind the canteen. The canteen closed at 7. What can I say? It's pretty good. Now the showers and the toilets are pretty outdated. Yeah, it could do with some cleaners, and anyway, it is what it is. It costs us next to nothing, and we're here. I'm charging my phone now with Marcel is working very hard at convincing me about the solar power, the power of solar power, and the worthiness of carrying the extra load. So here I am having that experience. Now the only thing here is, as you can hear above us, there's an awful lot of air traffic, which tells us, like we were talking about it, like in the green heart of the Netherlands, it is all like beautiful, beautiful old farmhouses, and where the turf was caught. It's stunning. But now we're definitely heading into the Randstad, so there's more and more housing just for housing sake, rather than for living in the countryside. Next to there are some amazing houses around here. Like it is like I saw the perfectly cut lawn today. It's like public along the road. It was like perfect. So it's like perfect. Even the green was perfect. There was no cuttings left on it, nothing. It was perfect. It was really scary. And like everything is painted like to the hill. But then the camping caravan park is like it was good. It was out of a cartoon. It was pretty good. It was a really good impression of 1970s camping caravan park people. It was like good. And tomorrow we'll go on to the Amsterdam Bos. That's again over 20 kilometers. Like it's going to be another scorcher of a day. Like we've had like beautiful weather. It hasn't dripped on us once, like it's been blazing sunshine. But because of me, we keep leaving too late because I keep playing for people, and I'm having a good time. Now the Dutch, I suppose the Dutch word is stug. They're not very chatty, they're funny because you can see they're really curious, but they rather bite their tongues than ask you anything. It's really funny. So I'm having a good time. I'm having a really good time. And now I'm gonna go get ready to roll out my sleeping bag again. Like it's only 2, so we'll have tomorrow, and then the day after we'll be in Amsterdam. Because once we get to the Amsterdam bus, once we've done tomorrow, it is like 4 hours to the house. Walking to the house, we won't even need the route anymore. I like the idea of walking the route, but that's not important. It's about getting there. It's about doing the thing. Now the Pilgrim's route, it's very nice. It's along waterways, and it's a nice mixture of canals and rivers. And yeah, all of this was turf. All of this was cut in the 17th and 18th century. So we're now near Nieuwegein. There's another like big airplane. So literally, like this is under a takeoff. So there's a takeoff landing here on the northwest side, and they just turn, and then they head this way, and then they come straight over, and that is pretty regular now until 11 o'clock tonight, and then it'll calm down until tomorrow morning. It's pretty hefty if you live here, like. But it started at the end of the morning. Like there was more air traffic yesterday. You could really see it in the sky. But today you can really hear it. So that also means that, yeah, we're walking into the city now from this angle, which is in itself is, we pass straight by Schiphol on the Amsterdam side. Now I don't know if I can move anymore. I don't even know if I'm in camera or if anybody can hear me. And those birds sing really, really, really loud. Today is day 72 from here to Jerusalem. Staan the Harp is over there. Let me see. He's over there. There. Oh, that's looking at something else. No way. Cancel. No way, that's not what I meant. I meant turn around. That would have been very bad. I don't understand. Okay, there we go. Look, Staan the Harp is there, and the tape is there. There we go. Now, if I got it all wrong, I'll have to do it all again. For now, good night. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow we head to the outskirts of Amsterdam.